Welcome back, my dreamers, or whatever name that these guys are finally going to agree to. Even though Austin was gone for a little bit of a hiatus because of his new job, which, by the way, dude, you're killing it.
Oh, it's about to get lost here soon. I'm coming around now.
Oh, damn. Never mind. But we're going to continue on. Welcome back to Nightmare Paradise. I am your DM, always on Sunday nights, Arceus. With me is, in a little bit of a small recap, to where I'm going to cut the tension a little bit, not say the full entire thing would happen, mainly to the preference is these adventurers minus Falchion went to go take care of a little business coming forth of a missing children poster. Whenever it got to the site, it was plus it very, very gruesome and very disturbing to the fact to where mutilation was found out all around. Cattle mutilation, if that comes a term in anybody's mind besides one of my players here. A lot of experiments happening on, very disturbing, to where they were able to free a good bit while Falchion stayed behind doing a little bit of delivery. Not joining to the party, these guys claim the rewards, Falchion being a little sidetracked and guarding a little bit of emotions because of the reward that the party got, minus him. They've received a form of communicator ring, so where Falchion tried to go pawn his because he didn't know what it was, but in it off to where we are now back into the bar where these guys are thinking of a name. And for the newfound communicator rings, which still takes hold, you guys are thinking of a name. What name are you going to go by at this moment as you see Demi looking at you, looking at all of you? So do we have a name, or are we just going to be blank?
So kind of above the table just for a minute, because I don't know, maybe Austin, you've kind of been watching along. We decided last time on, or at least like halfway decided on DDD.
Death's Doors Drifter.
Death Door Drifter.
Yeah.
Sick.
No, Death
Or
Doors
if
Drifter.
you want to get technical, it could also be Drifters from Death's Door.
But you
Yeah,
admit
one
the
and
from.
Yeah, but either way works because it has the same alliteration. It's the alliteration that matters.
Okay, I didn't know we were going to be called the Dudleys WB finisher, but that works.
Yep, the triple, or the 3D.
Okay. Okay, hold
Yeah,
on
or
a
the
minute.
3D.
It has to have at least those 3 words in it.
Dude,
We're not making up new words here.
the thing is, I did mention to you, is it the 3D or XG?
The Deadly Death Drop, that's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
Deadly Death. Hold on a minute.
Dudley's Death Drop. But Demi is looking at you. So, Drifters by Death's Door? I mean, it's just 4 of you drifters.
Yeah, that's a majority, isn't it?
So it'd be 4D, not 3D then.
Oh, the 3Ds is like the alliteration, you know. We could shorten it.
I mean,
It's
that's
4D, but then, you know, we only have 3D words. And it's kind of confusing to some, but we know what we're talking about.
3D is already shortened, so
So 4D then.
I mean, hey, it's 4
The
of you guys.
3D is from the 3Ds in the name of our group. The words.
If anything, 3D doesn't bother me.
It doesn't bother me either.
I like it.
I actually like it too.
I think it suits us well.
Meanwhile,
hell?
Falchion is just
I'm not
happy
in the
that
mood.
somebody actually
Be
listened
bombed
to his
right now.
idea for once.
Becca!
I'm being
it
dead
just came
serious.
out of my mouth!
Mhm.
Oh.
All right. The four of you, and also, Austin, I forgot to mention this.
What am I doing?
You, Sovereign, and Theramore know that you have gotten communicator rings. Oh, also Demi. You four know you got communicator rings. You have to attune to these. The rings' distance is about 500,000 feet.
That's a
I
lot
thought you
of
said
feet.
miles.
Mile, feet.
I-
I'm hungry.
I wrote down miles.
I'm hungry. Miles. I'm hungry. I got doodle
Okay.
brain. I'm eating.
A lot
I
of
just wanted to be sure I
sand,
wrote down
brother.
the right thing. I'm sorry.
Becca, I am eating a sandwich and fries.
And I'm eating cookies so I don't bite someone's head off.
Leave me alone. Becca, I'm sorry I yelled at you. I love you. Oh. But 500,000 miles. 500,000 miles.
That's a lot of Spider-Mans, brother.
But yeah. The thing is, you have to attune to the ring, and also, if you were to leave this realm of plane, the communication rings do not work whatsoever.
They don't work cross-plane, alright.
Yeah, do
Yeah,
that.
you guys all have to be in the same plane for any of the rings to work.
Alright, that's cool.
Now into the sense. First quid pro quo.
And I'm very sad.
First quid pro quo to get out. One, Falchion, you still have the ring in your whole entire person, and you still don't know what it does. What would you like to do?
Well, everybody else does have one. Are they currently talking about it?
I thought you were back at the place, at the shop.
I'm with everybody else right now, Michael.
Were you
Oh yeah,
think-
you came
Yeah.
back. So you would hear us talking about it, I guess.
That's what I'm asking is, are you guys talking about it right now? I'm asking all of
No,
you.
we are not.
Mm-mm.
No, then it doesn't even cross my mind.
Alright. You still just have the ring. You still don't know what it does.
It's not even on my mind at the moment.
Into the sense.
I like character. Who has attuned to the ring?
Nobody, because it has to be done over a long rest.
I can literally tell you
That's right.
the amount of time that you guys were talking, making ideas, you could attune to it now. To where it would be Demi, Sovereign, Theramore, Tarvold.
Yeah, I was about to say, during the time I guess I would attune to it.
I would
would as
try
well.
to. I guess it would be finishing up by now.
It's not like immediately
It's-
like soulbind.
Yeah.
Whenever you tune, you literally have to like finesse it.
Yeah,
Do
it's
I
not
wanna-
like my infusions where I have to do them over a long rest.
Do you have to put it on this finger, this finger, this finger, that finger, this? Because in fact,
I would just go down my ring finger.
yep.
I was literally doing the same thing. I put it on my ring finger on my left hand.
You guys put it on
That's
your
why
ring
it's called
fingers.
the ring finger.
Demi puts it on her neck. As a necklace. Because she's technically attuned to it. It is on her person.
What should I call the item?
Communicator ring.
I should add this to my thing. Look, I can't pause my game. This is bullshit.
It is yellow.
It's hard to pause Fortnite, I understand.
Fuck Fortnite.
The pain of
No, it's not that.
Years of Fortnite ruined my ability to pause games.
I still stand by my statement. Anyone that loves
And my-
Fortnite, I mean good to you, but fuck Fortnite.
Yeah, I haven't played the game since season 6. Season 6 was the last good season, changed my mind. Anyway,
I think And like Sam was like, eventually we've got to figure out how to use the ring. They didn't really come with any instructional devices with them.
Yeah, I just kind of put it on and does it work? Hello? I like flick the ring, like trying to get it to spin.
You flick the
Yeah,
ring
I don't.
and as soon as you do that, you kind of all of you except for Falchion hears a reverb. Hello.
Oh, ow! I actually don't like that.
Because it's not through
Can
the
I
ring.
use it again?
It's like this. It's not going through your ring as you're talking. It's going through your mind, in a sense.
Oh,
I don't like that actually. I really don't.
what? What happened?
She's gonna just tap the ring and see if it goes through. Like, cause she saw him touch it,
Mhm.
and she's just gonna say something random as fuck.
All right, you tap your ring to where you kind of like hear like the mental pulses. You are not verbally speaking out. What do you say randomly? Oh, hold on. Correction. Is this just going towards Solverine or just saying throughout the ring?
Just saying throughout the ring to see if that's what you gotta do. Is if you gotta tap the ring,
All right.
and she's just going to say testing.
You tap the ring. All of you can hear reverbing. Testing.
All right.
Oh, wow.
So all we gotta
Okay.
do. So from the look of it, all we gotta do is like tap it or touch it in some way, and then that's how the message goes through.
I think so.
I'm writing that down in Abercrombie.
You're writing it down in
As well.
Abercrombie to where you kind of just like see him like notepad. Also, when it comes to like throwing the mine, since you get done like writing in Abercrombie, the pages flutter throughout a whole entire space to where you kind of see there's like the little part of like where you guys wrote your names in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was originally kind of like fuzzy and like blurry to see, but it was just your name still in there to where he was able to remember you guys. Whenever like you guys got watched the score and he was extremely diluted, a lot of names have been like etched out. You can see there's a figment. A little bit of names are coming back.
And I would assume there were any names that she could have traced. She would have like traced back over them as well.
It's where like you go and trace and like you try to like mark it to make a clear like little addiction. It does not add on to like the effect that is probably happening. In a sense, you get the feeling from all of you his memory might be coming back when it comes to those names.
It was worth a shot to try and trace over them.
Can't spell shit.
Alright, time to go over. Okay, that did not work. She spelled the word shit.
Who, me? Well, I'm the only girl.
I'm sorry.
I want to make sure I have this right, Kaz. I have in the description 500,000 mile, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, telepathic, and this is how I put it: walkie-talkie ring.
That is correct. That is correct. It's like it's laughing at the fact that I'm getting the mental picture back of like when I was like 6 or 7. I had like a Spider-Man and Wolverine walkie-talkie, like the action figure size, but walkie-talkie size.
I was wanting to make sure I had it right here.
Yeah.
So after we get this whole name business done, what do we do next?
Well, you guys pretty much got the name business to where another act of quid pro quo. You are hearing a little bunch of chatter and like a little bit of bit of boot footsteps. To where a little bit of tension creeps into the room.
Oh, great. She's looking around.
And in the sense of tension, you are looking around, all of you, passive perception. What we got?
Oh God.
Not good. That's an 11.
Mine's a 13.
My
13s.
passive?
Yes.
My passive is a 15 passive perception.
All right.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
11 13s and a 15. All right. You guys are seeing, even though like your vision is kind of rugged sovereign, you're still getting like a good at a glance of this. You guys are looking and gliding through the whole entire room of the Blackwater Bar as you are noticing a very, very astonishing blade mentioning from Cynical.
Is that it? I think that's his blade.
As this person is walking through,
What?
sits at a table.
Do I see this?
All of you are seeing this with your passive perception.
Oh, nice. Hey.
I did say you guys are all seeing this.
Okay. Good.
Guys. That's Cynical's blade.
Yeah.
It-
Yeah.
I see it.
What does the person that has it look like? Was it just kind of sitting on the away from anyone?
Walking into the crowd, I did say kind of like very rugged combat boots, motorcycle jacket.
I know this person.
the fucking wolf.
Sitting in like a little booth area to where one of the Jackal sisters is like right next to him, kind of sitting and talking as he is drinking and eating, and has the blade across his shoulder and his chest. As he's like laying back,
Okay.
taking a sip.
I'm gonna cast Disguise Self.
This is what I get for telling you what I said to Kat on lunch earlier.
I'm casting Disguise Self as well.
Two guys' souls. Good two disguised
Let's see.
souls.
What do I look like? I am now 1 foot shorter, and I'm fat, and I am an appearance of a dwarf.
Okay.
Sovereign looks
Okay.
more like a little.
You said your appearance was taking of what now, Falchion?
I am the appearance of a short, fat dwarf with my hood pulled over my head, and I'm up against the wall, kind of opposite. I'm trying to stay as far away from my group as I can so that I don't look like I'm with them.
Stealth.
I'm also using Disguise Self, and I'm changing to look like a taller, thinner elf.
Alright, Torthan or Elf. But if you're gonna like keep away from your group, Falchion, roll stealth.
Okay.
I just have my
I
back
thought I was
towards-
away from them already, but I might be mistaken. Anyway, that's a 19.
Alright, 19. And Becca, did you change your profile pic?
Maybe?
And your profile?
Maybe?
I swear.
It always says Vade's little mouse. It's not like, it's from a book or anything because that's the nickname he gave the main character.
Probably from a book, and it is probably the nickname we gave the main character.
And why are your pronouns, he locked me inside the house?
Oh god. Do not
Why
start
did I
up.
just now notice this?
Never.
Okay, that has been that for a long fucking time.
Alright, a tall elf.
Pronouns for a while
tall-
now.
A tall elf. Alright. As this is happening, what is everybody else doing?
I'm
just have
I'm
my
trying
back
to look
towards him as I
inconspicuous,
am.
yeah.
I'm looking inconspicuous as I look like I'm just writing in a journal, which, I am. But I'm not writing in Abercrombie no more. It's in my own personal book.
Sovereign, Vanmore, Stealth, Tarvold, are you also doing the same thing?
Well, I can't disguise myself.
Oh, I forgot why.
So,
That's why I don't use this dice set, and it's really hard to read the numbers.
Just try to look smaller, buddy.
18? I think,
hard.
yeah, that's the 16.
Alright. Say it again,
Yeah,
Austin.
so 18 total.
I can't really disguise myself. I don't have any magical capability. I guess I will put a hat on.
Oh, I'm just reading. I don't have disguise self either. So I'm literally just reading and writing in my journal.
15 stealth for suffering.
Alright. As you guys are immediately, or like, keeping close to yourself, and still trying to keep quiet, you kind of just like hear like a lot of banter, and like you just see him drinking a lot. Even till like one of the Jekyll twins goes over to touch the blade, and she, to her, as they're just looking and like reaching for the sword, like, ooh, that's a really amazing sword. God dang it, Austin.
What?
Oh, he takes his picture too. Everybody is following the little mouse.
Maybe I'll change mine. No, I have to keep it.
To where, she's going to like look at the blade and say, "Oh, what type of blade is this?" To where she is just like you just like see the you see Wolf immediately just like remove her hand and immediately, no, I wouldn't touch that blade if I were you. It's very special. Something that I actually love to wield.
There we go.
I mean, oh, son of a bent. I don't like you, Austin. I mean, this blade is very, very beautifully crafted. The person that just made it just left it lying around. To where I bought it, took it, polished it real nice, and started sliding every single person in my way. Because I do things my own way. Or like you kind of see her like a little bit ecstatic, very surprised, a little off-standish, but like more amazed. To where you guys are pretty much pandering off and trying not to draw yourselves like too much attention. This is the blade that Cynical was talking about, was referring to.
Gotta find some way to get it back, but I really don't know if we could kill up a fight against him.
And it doesn't look like he's noticed us yet.
He has to know we're here. It doesn't matter if he's not noticed us or not.
That's got to be a reason he walked in here in the first place, if not to look for us.
He probably knew that we were here, and that's why he walked in.
Right.
What would you guys like to do in this situation?
I'm mostly just watching from a distance. I don't really want to get like hands-on involved, nor do I want to get in his periphery on purpose. So I'm just kind of staying out, keeping an ear open.
Just doing this.
I want to look and see if there's any other of the fillet of 9 here.
What is your passive investigation?
Passive investigation is a 17.
No other Fillet of 9 members in here, it is just him.
Okay, that's good. Good to know. It looks like he's alone. Maybe we can take him on? Off-brand Kratos, what are you doing, bro?
Are we sure that we can do this?
I mean, maybe. Wait for him to drink a little bit more.
Didn't he start saying that, like, start speaking into your guys' head? Actually,
Yeah, I'm speaking through the ring as well.
I mean, let's just retcon that. Yeah, I've been speaking to the ring.
I was waiting for you to realize you have a communicator ring. She starts speaking through your guys' head, and immediately, well, it's pretty obvious that he has Cynical Sword, and Cynical did mention it's pretty obvious Cynical is a master craftsman, so I think that blade would be a little bit more dangerous if we went head to head, even if we ganged him.
Yeah. Where's a free bird when you need one?
Most of the free birds are either gone, doing their own thing, or not on Denali. And it wouldn't hurt to have a clipper, but we do have a bruiser looking at you, Tarhold, as she's speaking in, like, telepathically and not through and not out loud.
I suppose the only person who can't hear you all speaking is me, because I have not attuned to the ring, nor do I know what it does.
Yep. Gonna fill out a
Right. And so
pocket,
you
don't
just
ya?
all you just see us all like looking at each other very intently.
I am trying to avoid eye contact with you all.
Alright.
So what do we do?
I think that we should be very careful about how we go forward with this. Wait until he's in the middle of drinking something, and right as he sets it down, we gag him.
Do you really think that's
I
a
was
good
gonna say
idea?
maybe slit his throat, but I was
No,
gonna
I
say
don't
slit his
think
throat.
I don't think anything is a good idea right now, but, we have to take chances, right?
Alright, so either knock him out or slit his throat. Which is the more easier option?
We
I would
choke
say
him until
slit
he passes out.
I would say slit his throat so he's dead.
Fairmore, not to be the, very unoptimistic one, but didn't you forget he blitzed right through all of you just to stab me?
Oh, that is right. I think
Use your ring, Demi, use your ring.
She
we
has
are
been,
using the ring.
she has been using the ring.
That particular one came in a little bit louder than the other one, so I thought
She's
other people
literally
would
looking
hear
at
it.
you while holding her necklace, and she's literally holding the ring with her fingers.
Someone throw a potato at him.
Thermore throw the potato at him because
Oh,
Becca
no.
is in a very pissy mood.
You throw
No.
real quick, roll to hit, then
Can I
give me
intercept? No, I'm not gonna intercept it. I'm gonna let it go.
roll to hit, Becca.
I'm ducking under the table when she does this. I'm just shit.
Then as soon as you roll to hit, give me a stealth with disadvantage afterwards.
Me?
What do I use to roll it with a
It's
potato?
you're throwing it, so it's dexterity plus proficiency.
Okay, thank you.
But I don't think
Okay,
you're proficient in a
dexterity plus-
potato.
No proficiency in improvised weapons.
Just
So it just
Yes.
needs dexterity.
that is a 17.
Okay, you throw a 17. Now give me a stealth with disadvantage.
Okay, that's not bad. That's bad. It's an 11.
You to where it like hits over to where he is, to where like it almost hit the jackal to where he caught it, and you immediately try to brush it off looking into your book. He
I
is
was trying to throw it at Sovereign.
Oh, at Solvery.
Me?
Okay, then.
11 to hit me?
No, it was a 17 to hit you.
That still misses.
To where like you kind of like throw it and it bounces away in a direction. Not okay. Now that makes sense. To where you gotta throw it and looking around, you
I
kind
want
of
to
see.
throw a potato at him, so I threw a potato at him.
So you're looking. You see him looking around as a potato got thrown out of nowhere. Wolf is looking around as like a potato's been thrown. Not
I'm under
looking
the
for
table.
Potato. And Solvery's on the table.
I don't potato.
Yep.
He's just looking around,
Oh,
shrugs, and goes back to his drink.
I go through the ring. I'm just. What the hell was that? You completely missed.
What's your AC?
18.
By one.
I barely missed.
I have shield, honey.
So
She's like, I barely missed. First of all,
mental derangement as this, you guys are heavily staring at each other, and in the main sense of when it's like telepathy. If you guys have ever watched Young Justice, and the twins, I know you haven't, you probably seen
No.
clips of Young Justice on either YouTube or TikTok where they are speaking in a psycholink. Whenever there's like Miss Martian like giving like a telepathic link, that's basically the property of the rings.
I feel like it's kind of like in Fourth Wing where you just hear the voice in your head.
Mainly, hold on, this is basically Imogen.
It's literally just telepathy
Mhm.
at this
So
point.
yeah, it's Fourth Wing where you have a where you can just mentally hear the voice in your head.
Keep in mind, Becca, none of us has read Fourth Wing.
Charles, as long as I'm not doing no
Oh,
Charles
right.
Xavier, like press the button on my head bullshit here.
In a sense, you can like tap or hold the ring.
Yeah.
Sovereign still thinks she was trying to throw the potato at Wolf. So
No, I barely missed your ass. Thanks. For first off.
you were throwing it at me.
Yes, because you were being stupid.
Do you not know the objective here?
Where he gets done drinking, puts a glass on the table,
He's moving. I'm like looking from under the table.
picks up like the claymore,
Table, the
holds it to
chair.
his side, like
Being
kinda,
sneaky, be quiet.
and like smacks like the jackal in the ass, and immediately says, "Great service."
And I'm
But
over
come
here
back
thinking
next
there's
time.
no way she'll stand for that.
Mainly to the
Paramore
sense,
gets pissed,
mainly to the
but
sense
stays
it's not.
seated.
It's not the one that you got pissy with, Sovereign. That one is still in the kitchen. This is a different one.
There's no way her sister will stand for that.
Is she gonna just allow that to happen?
You
I
could
would
have
never.
seen she is like a little bit blushing because it's the bad boy types.
Oh man, okay, never mind. Paramore would go after the.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Oh,
I
anyway,
actually have it written in my notes that he would be saved from haunting Adeline.
Mm-hmm. Sure. To the sense, he walks out,
Few pages.
puts like a little pouch of coin on the table, and like not on the table, on like the little bar table to where you see the barkeeper is as he's like still in the bar, the hair gone, so like staring at it like, hot damn.
He's book boyfriend material.
well, he has so much money.
Takes it like this. Are you sure you don't want to
No,
drink?
I literally-
And he's gone.
Like
As-
literally, I have it as he's book boyfriend material.
As Wolf has walked out of the bar completely.
Just like that, he's gone. I for sure thought that we had a chance. Well,
Should we
that
go
was-
after him?
I don't know. Maybe.
I think we should go after him.
No, his men are probably out there.
Maybe he left because he didn't find what he was looking for. A.K. us.
Perhaps.
Even after I threw a potato.
I get out from under the table.
All right, you get out from the table. Falchion, what are you doing?
Sorry,
As
my
he's already been
anger.
gone.
At this point, I'm still reluctant to drop my disguised self because I don't know if he'll come back.
All right.
I'm just gonna stay over here away from the party, although I'm kind of listening to hear what they're talking about.
I think we're still using the rings.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all just aren't even talking.
Nope.
At this point,
We
I'm
have not
starting
been
to
talking
wonder
like
how
that.
you guys have just been sitting here talking to each other, or not even just talking to each other, just sitting here staring at each other without saying anything for so long.
And
I'm
then Paramore also threw a potato at Sovereign.
And we still didn't say anything. It was just the potato was thrown, he ducked under the table, and we were silent.
And so, at this point, Falchion is kind of wondering what the heck is going on. But he's still not going to go over there because he doesn't know if that guy's going to come back or not.
You will stay there oblivious.
Oblivious indeed.
Paramore does say out loud, she says, sorry about the potato. There are some days where I'm a little more violent when I wake up in the mornings.
She's looking. You see Dibby looking at you. Is it the time of the month?
No, there's been times in my life that have been extremely, testing, and violence was the only answer that was the only answer. And so it just sticks, so every now and then I get a teensy bit violent. Or easily annoyed.
Okay. To where you kind of just like see her immediately just start snickering and start humming.
But what do we do? But honestly, I don't know if it's just because of books I used to read when I was um in high school. Not high school, but
College?
younger.
Oh.
Yeah, college and actually I started reading certain things when I was like 12, 11.
No,
But
that was a key.
I think,
Hmm.
but Wolf is either doing his own thing, or he might kind of be like you, Demi. Like, not truly on the non-side.
How honest do you want me to be about my experience with Wolf?
Very honest, since you're traveling with us, and he seems to have a thing for you.
See, I doubt he has a thing for me.
Not in that way.
Mainly because I go to the
Compared to
different
the
side of the
books I read,
spectrum.
if someone stabs you, they might be in love with you.
Falchion is wondering what's going on with why he did that to the jackal, and she just kind of let him. Falchion doesn't understand. Because he knows him to be the bit of an aggressive type.
To finish, that was her sister that was more aggressive, by the way.
Oh no, they're both on like the hostile side. Just
no, they're not.
one is more than the other.
Mm-mm. I can pretty much tell you no. In your experience of seeing them, Falchion, the one that was actually in the kitchen cooking is very, very, very aggressive.
Like, are you asking this out loud, Falcon?
Because I will say this for a fact.
No, he hasn't said a thing.
Like for your set of notes, Gabe. Nikki is the one that is super aggressive. Katara, the one that got smacked on the ass, she is passive aggressive.
That's what I mean. They're both aggressive, just one is more than the other.
And
me and her have the same taste in men.
Aggressive. Very ruthless. Dancing.
He's the perfect book boyfriend, okay? Wolf would be the perfect book boyfriend. Because he may be the villain,
Becca.
but he would burn the world down for you. Tell me I'm wrong.
Becca, you're in heat. Stop talking.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry I read too much romance, okay? I need to find someone that's Zayd Meadows, alright? I need someone to cut off of my other man's hand because they laid a hand on me.
Moving on to where Becca is even more in heat. Just since it mentions like the personal history. Wolf is pretty much what you described. He is more of like a loose cannon. He goes on his own way. Hence the term the free bird. But he doesn't do things. He does do does things his own way, but his morale is set differently than most people. The whole entire shtick that he has, he does not need not one person to help him out. In fact, he prefers to fight alone. And keeping in mind of whenever he fights alone, the only time that he asks for help is whenever he believes himself that it's not going to be a good one versus all type battle. It's mine's up. The man is super aggressive. He's very, very aggressive. Like, if he were to torture someone, he would kill.
Like material.
Okay, if he were to torture someone, even if it was to get the intent of the good, he would kill that person out of nowhere. Even if the person was good and had no part in it, he would kill them afterwards.
Again, I'm just hearing perfect book boyfriend.
You think it'd be perfect if he stabbed you right in the chest repeatedly?
That would be bad, but sometimes I read a lot of stuff. I should just shut my mouth.
That we do. Are you okay? As like she's looking at you. Why are you
Alright,
beat red?
does Falcon hear this?
Oh yeah, they're
You don't
speaking out
ever
loud.
look at my bookshelf at home.
I'm just sitting here thinking, what the heck is wrong with you, Theramore?
Let's just say you don't want to look at any of the books on my bookshelf in my personal home.
You
Don't look
are
at any of them.
literally turning into a tomato. Stop. Are you okay?
Mentally or physically? Because
Don't
physically I'm
answer that
just fine,
question.
because I'm at 100 hit points. Mentally, don't look at my books.
I'm not
Just
okay.
don't.
I'm just gonna look outside. So we're gonna see who goes through the window first to check out. Then
But
opens the door.
let's just say me and the jackal might have the same taste in men.
She is immediately oblivious, like, oh, I wonder what this is over here. Looks at the window, oh, okay, nothing out there. Goes out the bar. Yep, we're good. Definitely a sky up here.
Theramore is just me, but with pointy ears.
Yeah,
Okay.
and actually ready for commitment. For the
Shut the
betting.
fuck up.
Shut up.
I am Ace. I will never have that kind of commitment. So, let's change topics. How about that?
Yes, to where like Demi's outside, literally. Okay, it's pretty much good. I don't see him. Okay, I guess we're good. So
I may or may not have a heart next to, like, he would be Zaid Meadows, and then pointing to Wolf.
That's what happened. Demi is outside this whole entire time.
So you say that you don't see him at all?
No, I don't see him whatsoever.
What do we do? Like, what are we gonna do?
I guess try to find him.
Are any of us good at tracking?
Some would be the ranger.
Wait, is he?
Yeah,
is
that's
he
a good
biker?
point. Where's the ranger? I guess he's off by himself again.
I'm pretty sure he's looking at me like, what is wrong with me? Because I did see him glance over here while I was talking about certain things that you have missed.
Do you want me to go get him?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna
It's
go
up
off
to you
and
if you
try
want
to
to.
find him.
Yeah, give me an investigation.
Do I still have my disguise on, or has it been an hour?
You can take it off if you want. It hasn't been an hour yet.
Ooh.
I also have written
22.
that like Theramore definitely needs help.
The dwarf is giving very noticeable vibes as he's like
I'll drop.
pinning to the wall.
I'll drop my
Man.
disguise and say, "Hey, it's me, Sabunin."
Are you trying to talk to me?
Yeah, buddy.
I just say, dude, I like hiss at you, and I'm looking towards the door. I'm like, get away! What if he comes back in here?
Damien's literally
Well,
said
not
like aloud.
saying,
There is no one out here. He is not even out here. Get out here! God!
I was going to be nice.
Theramore goes back to reading.
We
Or
are
he,
all
like,
out
boots
here.
open the
Come
door.
with
Potato
us.
now.
We need you to help us track him.
I just sigh as my fat like molds back into my actual body shape. I grow another foot in height, and my wings sprout again, my white feathers, and I just go, good grief, and I start walking toward the entrance.
And he works towards the
Okay.
entrance.
I'll
Investigation.
walk behind him.
All right.
Theramore, you hear mentally, get out here!
Oh, fine. I'm putting away the book.
Dwayne was like
And
Demi
she was
yelling at
reading
you.
Haunting
That's
Gallery. She was reading
a
Stalker
17 on
Romance.
that investigation.
How much, Fortune?
17.
Let me roll real quick. No, there goes the dice.
Not you, Becca, it was just Falchion.
Okay, great. I need to get the dice off the floor anyway, so it kind of rolled onto the floor.
You're kind of like looking for like the combat boot footprints to where like there's a lot of like people wearing either like classy shoes, regular shoes, a few boots to where you finally pinpoint where a good tracking of boots are, and you pretty much got the direct path of you think where he might be. You got a good bit of a path. Now, what would you like to do as soon as you got the path set out? Because it took you a little bit, but you got the path set out.
I'm just gonna say, hold on. I think he went this way.
Reaching a little bit towards the
You
north.
think or you know?
I say, look. As I just start flying in, I'm like, oh wait, you can't fly.
I'm guessing you're going this alone without your party?
I'm just flying up into the air to get a better vantage point. Further ahead than what I can currently see.
I can tell you, the only way you're going to get this is only on ground.
Are you sure?
Definitely. He doesn't take off. He's the man is literally grounded. He doesn't know how to fly.
But that's what I mean, is by flying I can track him I can track him better by flying.
You can track him better by flying if he were still within sight, but these tracks are loosely towards the ground than they are in the air.
That's what I mean, is with my eagle eye, I can follow his tracks on the ground while I'm flying out of his reach.
You have
if I'm on the ground, he can dash up at me and... Huh?
You have eagle eye?
No, just I am an eagle.
Oh, dude, that doesn't work then.
That's all I
Yeah.
mean is just my eyesight is
What's your perception?
my passive perception is 13. What, dude?
What is your
I'm not
passive investigation?
My passive investigation is also a 13.
You can fly.
You
I
can
can fly.
You can
No.
Then you don't have eagle eye.
in the sense you are an eagle. I can give you that. Your eyes are pretty more perceptive than anybody else's. However, when it comes to investigating, even with your passive investigation, I would have granted to you if it was a 15. You're just too short off that credit. I would have gave you that, but it's better. It's more on ground than it is air. If you had a little bit higher one, I would have given it to you.
Well, I'll just say this way is I'll direct my party to the path that he's walking, and I'll say I'll shadow you guys from the air.
That can work, actually. I can give you that. As long as you give them like a good sense of where he is, then I can allow you to fly with a little bit of tracking.
As I point out like his footprints.
Wouldn't it be helpful if he's going to be in the sky for him to have the ring on so he can communicate?
He doesn't know how the ring works because he never asked.
Nobody has told me. Nobody has told me.
Yeah, we need to explain the ring to him because he looked very confused during the whole premise of the ring during the whole thing that happened.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you're pretty confused right now, aren't you?
He's still
I'm
confused.
just saying, the thing I'm most confused about is the potato. Where did the potato come from?
I don't know. I got a little mad.
No. I'm not even worried about why you threw it. I just don't know where it came from.
They have it on the table.
It may or may not have been.
I'm just like,
It was
why
on the
was there a
table.
potato there?
I can tell, they're not eatable. They're not eatable potatoes. They're decorative potatoes.
They aren't even edible.
And they're not even edible.
Why are they there?
There was a moment where
decorative potato.
there was a moment. That's actually a real thing, by the way.
I bet
I'm aware.
it is, but it's like
I'm aware, but just
I would-
the irony,
Oh,
just
man.
the whole like situation that's happening because of said decorative potato, it's just so funny, man.
Yeah, to be fair, my anger kind of overtook something. I've been working on it. I haven't been able to quench it for 100 years. He just ticked me off, and so I threw a potato at him.
I don't even remember what I did.
It's like this function. Are you gonna keep
You
on doing
told
the
us
thing
to be
yours?
quiet.
What do you mean? Am I gonna
You told
keep
us
on?
to be quiet.
Mainly, are you gonna keep on
Yeah.
flying, or are you actually going to ask a question about the ring?
Well, I assume we haven't started moving yet because everybody's just talking about telling me about the ring.
So,
You assume?
And the ring with auction.
Well, I already have one.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I was saying he explained the ring to you.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah,
said
put the
hand
ring on,
ring.
Falchion. Put the
I'm
ring
like,
on. Oh,
oh.
he's not tuned to it, son of a
Ring?
bitch.
Hold, wait. A tune? What do you mean? This is just a...
It's
It's
a
like-
sending ring. It's a communication.
It's a communication ring. It helps. It lets you communicate telepathically.
You can use sending, you can use message.
Is yours on
completely
homebrew, Michael?
telepathic. Yeah, I had to homebrew it myself.
Did you upload it?
No.
You can, and I'll download it.
Make a copy of your own.
Mhm.
Bro. I'll
Mine is
upload
just-
it, fine.
Mine is just a signet ring. As soon as it's uploaded, tell me, and I'll add it to my inventory. But I'm not attuning to it yet, because I can't.
You can.
Alright.
Oh? I thought I had to do it over a long rest.
You can do it while you're flying. You're not in combat, dude. It's not like combat. You're fine. You can actually put it on. It takes a while, but yes, you can put it on while you're doing
Oh,
this.
Well, I'm like, so you
And to
mean
be
to tell
fair,
me this
Salvery-
ring is magical? I'm thinking back to
Yeah.
what a cynical told me about the ring, how it was like a very special, like, metal. And the
He-
design on it.
Never said it was a special metal. It was
That's
flawed.
what I mean, the design. The
The design.
design.
Whenever it comes to flaw means it's at its rarest point. It is pristine. There's no cracks. There is nothing wrong with the stone. It's not feasible. It is not like fully solid to where it was impossible to wield or hold. It's flawed. It's perfect.
Nice.
To be fair, and Salvery, I threw a potato at you because you said to be quiet when we were communicating
Communicating.
telepathically.
Yes, I know, I'm stupid. That doesn't mean you should throw a potato at me.
Paramore, do not correct yourself. It's communicated.
And also, I was technically saying it to Demi instead.
We were all communicating telepathically. That's why you got the thing thrown at you. It was the closest thing to me. It was either that or a dagger.
She was
At this point,
confused.
Falchon's actually going to blow up, right? Falchon's actually going to blow up, and he's like, what do you mean? Why are you the one angry like you're the one in the right? You throwing that potato almost got us found out.
Oh, Sovereign,
what do
do
you
me a
mean?
favor and stop being righteous.
Oh, that's not me.
That's
That's
Demi.
Falchion.
I said-
Falchon's the one who said that.
Sovereign, my bad.
Why are you...
Falchion, I was apologizing to Mike.
Oh, thank you, sorry.
You hear Demi. Falchion, I don't think you have a right to blow up. Mainly into the sense you kind of left the party multiple times to do your own things, so...
I say, so does that automatically dismiss my point? The point is, you all almost got killed because of some, what's it called? Some stupid act of petty revenge.
It wasn't petty. What?
And
Where
he
you-
didn't
it
find us
wasn't-
out, did he?
Where are you getting this revenge
What?
speak from?
Well, to be fair, if he saw the potato, we would have been found out. 100%. And things would have probably been bad.
Demi's...
So I see his point.
Revenge isn't the right word. What I mean is like, what's it called?
Squabble.
He said something you thought it was. Yeah, petty squabble. That's the word I'm looking for.
Like Timmy said, says the man that can't even be bothered to sit with us.
I say, and
And
yes,
goes off and does
sitting
his
with
own
you would
thing.
have gotten me killed in that instance.
Would it though?
And now you see why I wasn't there.
Do you see, Demi? Would it actually get you killed? Because we were sitting by each other and nothing
Well, yeah.
happened.
I say, Demi, you know firsthand what that man can do.
Oh yeah. Do you really think he saw any of us though?
And what if he did?
Or what if he did?
At least I'm not being a coward.
Gee, she
Say-
got you on that one.
I say, yes, but in the end, I say, if you all get caught and I'm at the end, then at least you have somebody who left who can carry on your legacy.
I wouldn't have that actually. I mean,
I
say-
wouldn't either.
I
We
say, well,
really don't have a legacy yet. There wouldn't be much to carry on.
yes, you're right, and that is why it's all the more important that somebody does live on.
How about we all live on? We live or die together?
Yes,
Demi?
optimally we would all live on if somebody wouldn't pettily throw a potato in the middle of a, what's it called?
Very tense
how do you say it?
situation.
A very tense situation.
Demi walks
She was breaking
away.
the ice.
Like, Demi walks away and immediately...
That's not an excuse.
he
Sarah walks
doesn't-
away too. Sarah
I
just walks
follow.
away.
I follow.
Demi
I'm
and
following
Trevor.
Falchion on the trail.
Never mind. That's where they're all...
What, you're just
going
gonna walk away? Say, oh goodness, you can't
Hey.
even own up to your own mistakes.
Guess what?
Typical.
Guess what, Falchion? If, in a sense, they're following the pathway.
No, he's saying you're running away from the conversation at hand. Yes, the best way to get rid of your mistakes is by
as soon as
running
you
away.
say that, she's
Would
saying
you like to see me
repeatedly,
leave this entirely?
didn't you run away from the party when we needed you
I
most?
can.
I mean, last time I checked, you ran away from a moment that we kind of needed you, and you decided to go fuck off and do your whole entire thing. So, if anything, I'm walking away from a pointless conversation. You walked away from a very important mission. Like,
Because
Say
if you
two
want me
wrongs
to,
don't
and like
make a
she
right.
kind of like finger quotes it, like if you want me to run away, I could completely leave this plane and be a-okay with it.
Yes, well, if you had such magical ability, why haven't you used it yet?
Yes, take us all off of this hellscape. Let's all go with them.
Well, it's not more of me being able to use the ability. It's just me being able to find my way home. There's special things that I have that I can find my way home if I needed to.
By all means, lead the way.
the thing
You
is,
don't want to go where I'm from.
Falchion, as
It
you hear
must be
Demi,
better than this hellhole.
Demi mentions, you've always said you work better by yourself, so it's best if you keep on doing what you always do. Get killed. See how much I care. I'll start burying more people that always tend to run away and think they can do stuff by their own. Either way, fuck off. To where she continues walking down the
And
path.
why would I take you with me? I would never take
I'm
someone like
brushing
you
off
with
Demi
me,
completely.
Falcon.
I'll say, well, I never asked you to take you with me. You just said you know how to get there, and I can shadow you.
And you said lead the way. And I'm
Yes.
definitely not in.
You don't have to take me anywhere. I can follow you.
Why would I let you follow? Why would I let you follow me? You're just
Say,
some
because you don't have a
stupid bird
choice.
brain idiot who
No.
thinks he knows everything and is
Say, yes, but at least this idiot knows not to throw a potato at somebody in a moment that we could all get caught and die because of some stupid petty squabble.
It's okay. It was funny. Sheesh.
Yes, it was funny if it wasn't a tense moment that we could die as a result.
You guys are walking down this pathway, still kind of arguing into the sense. Torvald, you mentioned something?
I'm
You know
eating
what you said,
potato.
bro?
You're eating the
Yeah.
plastic potato.
He's just eating the potato. Actually based.
You know, until you can just grow up, just don't say another thing to me, please.
Let's see, that's funny you're talking about growing up. Because I haven't seen you make a single mature decision since we got here.
Ooh, Demi wants to say something so bad, but she knows for a fact that it's just going to boost your ego even more, to where she just ignores that comment.
Sam was ignoring it too.
Say, yeah, you're being quiet because you know I'm right.
Okay, children, let's keep moving. We have a job to do. Falchion,
You know-
the trail was going this way? Well, did you
Falchion's
see it
flying
go?
up in the air. He says, find your way on your own. And he flies off forward.
You fly off to
Now
where
who's
you are
being
cut
the
off from the
petty
path
child?
entirely.
Oh no, he's following the path. He knows where to go.
Do you, though?
I mean, you said I knew
Now
where to
who's
go.
being
You know a rough distance,
now who's
because
being the fucking
to where
child?
I would say about a good 8 hours that you guys are walking to where you're fully attuned, by the way, Falchion.
Hold on a minute. Are you saying that 8 hours have passed since I just said that?
You guys have been walking for a long time during this path. So yes, 8 hours have been going past. Like,
Wait, so you're saying that as I say, I fly off. 8 hours pass.
Not you fly
Yes.
off as you were talking, then you fly off. 8 hours have fully passed.
Does- Even though his ego is in a point where he wants to get away from them, he's still not leaving the party behind.
You did say go on your own to where you guys are that are actually ground base, not including you, Falchion, to where
I
you
can
guys
see them. I'm right above them.
You are. Into the sense
I am right above them.
you guys are cut between two pathways to where the trail cuts off entirely.
I'm gonna speak into the ring, and I'm gonna be like, "Which
Oh,
way are
Mike,
we
by
going?"
the way, is that uploaded yet?
It is. You can get it if you want.
It's called Communication Ring.
Yeah, and
Can
Kaz
we
is allowing
always-
you to get attuned to it.
Can we like choose who we talk to specifically?
Yeah, you can choose who you want to talk to specifically.
Yeah, Sovereign doesn't know how to, so he's just, or at least he's not like thinking about doing that. He's just thinking about sending
Claremore
it
is
to all of them.
only going to speak to the people that are on the ground.
Wow,
Alright.
talk about pity.
To like the four of you. Hey, bro, make your bed.
You
This
made
is
your bed.
Falchion. This is Falchion.
What are you talking about, bro?
You made your fucking bed.
Yeah, and I'll sleep in it too.
To where you guys
Claremore says to the four that are on the ground.
because how the communicator ring
I
is,
don't know.
you guys can specifically talk to any person, like in the group that has the rings, not like any specific person in the world. It's only just like to.
Can I
all
try
of you.
looking? Can I try looking for footprints? To see?
Yes, you can. Give me an investigation.
Investigation, sweet. Ooh, 17.
Ooh, okay. A good 17 to where like you guys are caught to where Falchion immediately just brushes away and flies off into the air even more.
Hold on, are you playing my character
Sovereign
for me?
uses the bracelet to say it through everybody.
Bro, where are
And
you getting
just
bracelet
insane.
from?
Sorry, it's a very small
Ring.
bracelet that fits on my finger. Anyways,
It is a bouquet, get it right.
if I was a gnome, it would be a bracelet, bro.
It would be. I'm now laughing at that. Demi's a gnome.
Before you say anything.
Demi is a gnome. This is a necklace.
Sorry, if I was a fairy.
There you go.
Yeah.
To where
I'm saying in it, I'm like, we're going to whichever direction we were going, because I was thinking about something else at the moment, and I don't remember.
into
Alright,
the
with a
sense
17?
with a 17 because I felt like that came out of nowhere. I didn't even get done, and Mans was trying to go ahead. On a 17, the path is kind of clear cut to where both directions from the footprints, you're getting a sense of combat boots and a different type of foot.
The small people that have been
Alright.
here. We should keep watch.
Well, I'm gonna keep following the combat boot prints.
Alright, you're saying this to the four on the ground with you, correct?
Four on
Those
the
are the
ground.
ones that
Right,
Wolf was
let's
wearing,
keep going
right?
this way.
The
This
combat
is the way that the
Combat
combat
boots?
prints
Yeah,
are
he
going.
always wears combat boots.
Okay. And they're going to the right, right?
I'm watching them from the air.
I'll say in the ring, we're taking the path to the right. It's a fork.
Are you saying this just a Falchion?
Seriously?
I'm saying this just to Falchion.
Okay. Damn. She was gonna bitch slap you.
And so I'm freaked out because it's the first time I've ever heard a message through the ring.
Oh yeah,
big time.
nobody's said nothing to
Sarah
you
was
yet.
walking. As soon as she
Big-
relayed the information, she's
big
just
time.
walking.
I keep walking.
Alright, you guys walk.
Well, I don't think
today.
any of you even know that he relayed the information to me.
Nobody knows.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Falcon's
just-
freaking out. He's like, bro, who just talked in my head?
You were
Do
like,
you say
wait,
something
was that-
back?
I'm like, is that Sovereign? I'm saying this out. I'm thinking this to myself.
yeah, thinking it's Solverine. Yeah,
I say we're
sounds like
picking
him.
up the pace. Just,
I'm looking
just
down
about.
and I see Sovereign walking on this path to the right. He's going on a path to the right. He said he was going on a path to the right. I guess he told me that. But how? I'm all the way up here.
Also, keep your voice down. I think Thenomore is seriously mad at you.
I'm gonna try to talk through the ring. How naturally does it come? Is it just...
Well, it's a ring,
What is the
so
process?
you can either tap it or you can hold it.
So I'm looking at this ring. Does it give any indication of how to use it?
Again, this is just free of fright. It's literally tap or hold it. You can speak through. Any form
That's
of
all I'm
touch.
saying is, does
It's any form
Falchion
of touch.
even understand that?
Yes.
I guess he's gonna touch the ring.
Dude,
Is there any kind of like audio cue that happens when he touches the ring? Like
I'll say this. Hold on, Gabe. Do not think too hard on this. This is not computer science.
No, Gabe understands. I'm just saying, like, would Falchion know how to use it because he's never been told how to use it?
Question, is Falchion an idiot?
No, not necessarily.
This is common sense. Any person that will touch a ring can touch a ring. To where there
But
is no...
I'm just saying, would he know to touch a ring to be able to speak through it?
Dude, you go to touch... He would
I do
definitely
touch
know.
the ring.
You've
I
touched the ring.
touched the ring, yeah.
You've touched the ring multiple times, so you definitely would know.
No, I'm
And-
saying,
and
would
So
he
he's
know
like,
how
huh,
to...
this is
uh,
that communication ring
Oh
they
no,
gave
that's
me.
what
I
I'm
guess
saying.
it
For a
does
fact,
something.
awesome. He would, like, Falchion would
Okay,
100%
okay.
know. Because
But he touches
would
the
know
ring,
how-
and he's like,
Okay.
hello, is this thing on?
all of you can hear
To
him.
everyone?
Yeah, he...
Theomore does not respond.
Does anybody else respond?
Potato.
I'm waiting.
Potato.
Carvold respond. I'm waiting.
He responded with potato.
Demi, you kind of just like hear Demi say, yeah. To where, like, she just immediately says nothing afterwards.
Like, oh,
Oh, I'm gonna be, if I'm
that's
supposed to be
cool, I
immature, I'm
guess.
gonna be immature as fuck.
he's like, well, that's cool, I guess. I can talk to you guys with this thing. Well, in that case, I'll be following you guys from the air, just in case something is approaching. I can see it from a bit further off.
Are you going...
Are you actually gonna help?
Ooh.
Falchion has been
Oh,
helping
God.
this entire time, even though he might not show it.
Boy,
Becca.
well, you really haven't.
Is Theramore saying this?
Theramore says
Becca
nothing.
said Theramore is saying nothing.
Well, typical. Anyhow,
Sovereign doesn't say anything either, because he's said what he needs to say, and he's saying nothing else.
he's like, hold on. Can we do like a one-way, two-way, three-way with this thing and not just all-way?
Sovereign says only to Falchion, you are the only one that can hear me right now.
Wait, how did you do that?
Just think about the person you're sending it to. And only think about that person, and then it works.
Falchion thinks of just Sovereign,
Alright.
and he's saying, dude, you see her down there? Theramore, bro, what a bit. And he's just like,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely Sovereign can only hear that.
Sovereign just like puts her hand
better
over
hope.
his mouth.
and
Something
he's just
funny?
like,
You saying
dude,
that
he's
out
like,
loud?
no, he's thinking of only Sovereign, and he's saying,
Sovereign
almost
just goes-
choked on my
Sovereign
freaking
just goes,
burger.
I had
choked on
something
my
in
burger
my
almost
throat.
because I just heard Becca
Alright.
say, as in Theramore's voice, "Did you say something over there?"
You say something
no,
to
I
me.
said something funny over there.
Oh, yeah,
Because Sovereign put his hand over his mouth.
the substitute teacher thing, walking over to hear people talking, is something funny. That's what I thought. Be quiet.
no, not the substitute teacher.
Happened to me many times on occasion in middle school. I've never forgiven them.
Because I wasn't talking.
Because nothing was funny and I wasn't talking.
Falchion, whenever you said that you're going to keep close eye on them in the air since they go into the cave, are you literally going into the cave and still flying?
He's actually going to fly, and he's gonna follow right behind you guys, maybe like 5 foot behind you guys.
It's
He's
going
gonna
to be...
land and start walking into the
Alright.
cave.
I was going to mention, it's going to be a very tight space. there will be a moment where you could still use your flight, but in this, as soon as you guys go in there, it's going to be a tight space.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to figure out, do I have dark vision? I do have dark vision 60 feet.
We all have dark vision.
Mhm.
Dope. Hey, this is the first time we've actually all had dark vision.
That's why I made one with this. I said screw it to the shifter lineage and only took dark vision.
Nice. Anyhow, Falchion's still like whispering to Sovereign through the ring. He's like, I just don't understand, man, how she got so...
You hear like a very
Never
muddled
mind.
voice as he's whispering.
Has this happened before when anybody else has... Oh, maybe it's just because I don't understand fully how to use it.
I would say noticing whenever Sovereign tries to say, I'm only just talking to you, he was speaking in like full loud volume, like a regular conversation, but without moving his mouth. As soon as you whispered through the ring, you did whisper, because like it does keep that same tension. If you were speaking out loud and whispering, it would keep that same like range of voice. Yeah,
Yeah.
it would keep that same range of voice, like short decibels.
Falchion at this point realizes he is speaking out loud, like actually, and which is why he
Everybody
didn't
heard
complete
that
his
last
sentence.
statement?
He just whispered. He just whispered. But I just don't understand how. And then he just stopped speaking. And then he.
I just
instead
turn around
focuses-
to him and I'm just like, but I just through the ring, whatever you're going to say, think carefully.
Oh, and he thinks, to Sovereign. Oh, that's right. Think, not say. Think.
Exactly. Your brain, not your mouth.
I see how this works now.
Damn, that was a
Because
roast.
Theramore, when you started speaking, Theramore would start to look at you, but then immediately shrugged you off, and
That was a,
I'm grabbing a
Kept
water.
walking.
I'll be right back.
that was a
I
fucking
need
roast.
something to drink after that.
Bro.
That was a big ass roast. Think with your
Speaking of
mind.
drink,
Now
I've got my water.
I actually got some water right now too.
Man, I've been talking too much.
meanwhile, Theramore is just very, very aggressively writing in a notebook. Now that Abercrombie, but in just
Okay, I was
one of
about
her
to
notebooks.
say, if it was Abercrombie, just hear him say, "Ow, ow, please, ow, stop, please. Ow, 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 ow."
Man, that better not be a death note with Falchion's name in it.
Oh, trust me, if it was a
No,
death note,
but-
that'd make you roll Dove Saving Throws.
How do you get possession of that thing? We're level 3.
No, but she does have a dragon pen pal that she writes to every night, and she uses him as a ranting device, so it is going to a dragon.
Oh god.
I am very frustrated right now. I
Interesting.
just had to share my feelings.
Honestly, I hope he comes over here because I will show him.
Just how highly I think of dragons.
Ooh,
And get owned very quickly.
that's what
But
I'm
I will
hearing.
say she's also missing a certain. She's
I guess
missing
we're having
a very
chicken tonight.
good friend of hers at the moment, Kaz.
Hey, that depends. If you all would like to eat your fellow party member, maybe you should have turned on me with a barbecue sooner.
Man says like, I'll show you how
But,
much I like dragons. Well, we're having chicken tonight.
Bro.
But Sarah, I
it
would
sure
say Kaz,
tastes like
Sarah
chicken.
is missing a very specific person at the moment. Well, creature at the moment.
Or has question.
Question.
Interesting.
Say a question, Starboy.
If I think of something, will everyone else be able to hear it?
It depends. If you're thinking it to yourself, no one will hear it.
At this moment, Falchion's actually going to think at Theramore, and he's actually going to, in his mind, just yell like he's trying to scare her. And he does it through the ring to Theramore.
Tap the ring
Because,
just to do that. You hear
The thing
a.
is,
Go ahead, Tarvold.
I think blankly. I don't really think to myself, so I just think random things.
Yeah, if you think random things, you're fine. If you're thinking them to yourself. Now, if you can express them out if you want to party though.
Oh yeah, no. Theramore is saying some very unkind, a lot of things that need to be kept to herself
As long as you don't use the ring
in
to,
her own mind.
if you're saying like straight out, I'm just thinking dark thoughts in my mind, or like specific random thoughts in my mind, it's fine. But if you say I'm going to use the ring, yeah, it'll
Or
switch
she's
out.
ranting
No.
to Jimmy. One of the two.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to use
he's
the
rubbing
ring.
the ring, and then his mind's like, Kakarot.
Oh yeah, this is what I can hear. It.
Okay, she is very angrily writing, but she is also maybe ranting to Demi. Maybe.
Did she hear the
Hold
really
on.
loud?
You're arranging the Demi to where
So I
she's
gotta roll
like,
something.
to where you're arranging the Demi a little bit. Give me a wisdom save throw more.
Wisdom saving throw.
Mhm.
I'm somewhat decent at those. That's a 10.
You are contemplating a Demi to where she's like, if anything, it's the same old, same old. He'll get over it at some point. To where you hear a loud yell coming from Falchion, to where your ears prick up a lot, to where you're holding your ears, to where like a little drop of blood comes out from one of your ears.
Oh. He's
Would that be
being
one thunder
petty.
damage?
Oof.
I would say
He's
1 point.
being petty.
Yeah, 1 point piercing.
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 Jeez.
Ouch.
It's
Hey, I didn't mean to do that.
It's into the sense of this: a decibel and a psychic link. I'm using decibels. You are yelling.
Man.
Are you yelling at the top of your lungs in your mind, though?
No, he's just trying to like spook. You know, he's not trying to like yell at the top of his lungs.
Okay, so
I'm
never
not
mind.
physically trying to hurt her, but
Then
I'm
never
just
mind.
trying to spook her.
I'm using the sense of this is a telepathic link. If you're yelling at the top of your lungs, even though I know you're not, if you're yelling at the top of your, I'm using a little system of decibels in a mental link, to where it'll do like a big sharp piercing point of damage.
Yeah,
It's piercing sound.
I actually get that. Yeah, I understand that.
Decibels
And,
increase over time, so
I will be sure to be wary of that from now on with how loud I say things within the ring.
but don't take damage.
Like, still talking to Demi.
It's where you're gonna get like a little
Alright.
ha out of nowhere in your head as Falchion gives like a little ha, like a little yell to spook you.
She kind of just like growls slightly out loud and like rolls her eyes. Like he's being petty. He just
You see Jimmy kind of like pulling
in my
you,
head.
kind of like pulling you a little bit, like just hold on, calm down.
Maybe it is that. And like she like said just today. Maybe it is that time. Maybe it is. But
Well,
if I'm childish, I'm gonna be childish.
it's into the sense that
petty.
she's like still speaking in the line. In a sense, you do have another girl on your side, so if anything, I can help you with a little ordeal.
It's
Yeah,
funny
no,
how
but if he thinks I'm childish and petty, he hasn't met childish and petty yet.
I just thought about
I'm
this
serious.
Total,
I ain't
in the
talking.
middle of this whole situation. He doesn't really know what's going on.
Nope. You should have been
Meanwhile,
watching.
Falchion just like arms up above his head to the back of his head, laces his fingers, and leans his head back against his laced fingers together. Kind of like arms behind his head, you know, just walking like that. And he's like, I'm on top of the world.
What if someone throws a rock in the air?
Cocky, arrogant. So
The rock will be on top of the world.
I just wanna
Except
strangle
paper
him.
beats rock. Boy, I can make paper with my hand without even trying. I got all three kinds of rock, paper, and scissors, but you can't tell.
You
'cause
were
I got
doing.
the paper covering all
You
of
were
it.
doing so well, so well, and you had to fuck it up.
He has that. He has that typical like alpha male swagger to him. He thinks he's invincible. He's
As
Calm,
you just hear from behind you. Watch my 9mm go bang.
You hear Demi still in your mind, Theramore. Boys can be trouble. A lot of boys, especially big boys, into the sense to where they are brats at most age, especially.
Is there any flowers around? Because I know we're probably outside. I want to just be like here politely.
You guys are pretty much outside until you went into the cave. Surprisingly, in this cave, you were seeing a lot of bouquets. Like not bouquets, like a lot of plants of flowers all over the place. and not that
What
class.
time? Are they cool looking? Like,
They're cool. They're cool looking because there's a few Snapdragon in here.
all right. I would
Fairmore
like
does
to.
pick up a couple and press them into her book.
About this, I will pick up some and give them to Fairmore because Fairmore looks like they're having a time.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
thank you.
see the big guy give you some flowers.
I was actually just thank you. I was actually gonna press them into my book.
Well, I know how it is with anger. You've probably seen me, so.
It's just easier to throw things than talk.
But
I don't have
trust
anything
me,
to throw except for
I don't
weapons.
know what you. I'm about to say, I don't know what you're going through. That's of course your business.
As you guys are walking through,
Right.
to where it's a bit peaceful as you guys are looking around. I need everyone's passive investigation one more time.
17.
My investigation.
13.
13 as well.
13,
Oh my God.
17.
My passive investigation is a 12.
Ooh.
13, 13, 11, 12. Correct?
And 17.
13, 13, 11, 12, 17. Got it.
Yep.
My intelligence is not that good.
It's
Excuse me.
pretty peaceful into a sense to where something shifts in the tone.
In the tome or the tunnel?
Tone, as in
The
morale.
tone.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Keeping clear as you guys are walking down, you kind of hear like a bit of footsteps, and you start to hear cracking of bones. To where you kind of hear like a little bit of pain.
What? Guys?
I'm gonna walk in front of everyone to see what's going on.
You do, and into the sense as you're looking through, you are looking at a shadow luminescing to where a little bit of torchlight is giving like a little bit of immense shadow. You see a person hunched over and like literally shaking as you hear like a few more of bones cracking it and a little bit of like squishing flesh as you just hear another
About how far away is he?
about a good 150 feet.
Okay, but I can see the torchlight from here.
Mhm.
I'm gonna look at everyone else. What are they all see this too?
Say on their passive perceptions, no, passive perceptions, their investigation, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna look around at them all. I'm gonna be like, that guy doesn't look like he's having a good time.
We should here then.
Does he look like he's being like chained,
Not in the
strangled,
sense to where
or he's restraining?
to where you guys are looking through, it does not give you that clarified doubt where if he's in a little bit of a tangle or if he's chained up. To where you hear like one more major pop. To where you just hear like a lot of scream.
We should probably go help him, you know?
To
Or would
where
that be too reckless?
you heard
He
a
might be
howl.
dangerous.
A very large howl.
Oh, is he a lichen? What does he look like from here?
You kind of see the shadow illuminescing even more to where a puma fur, kind of see a snout shift out into a sense, and you hear that venomous howl again. Keeping like that edge, like on a record scratch a little bit after like the bone and collision of flesh stop tormenting around as you hear, I can smell you. I can smell you all.
Okay.
to where you see in the torchlight the moves away to where you don't see the shadow anymore.
Coming for us. I'll just say that immediately, and I'm prepping a firebolt.
I'm casting Mage Armor on myself.
Spells are spell goes off, getting prepared for when it comes to firebolt. What does everybody else do?
I'm casting Mage Armor on myself.
Light cantrip.
Light cantrip.
Light.
To where you guys are still hearing.
I'm casting Long Strider on myself.
I can smell all of you. To where another howl goes straight out.
Sound like they're coming towards us at all? Or are they just both kind of staying there?
Now, since I need everybody, even I would say since the light is out, do not roll at advantage nor disadvantage. Just a straight roll of perception.
Roll.
Okay.
Rollies. What's your roll, Gabe?
For initiative?
No, for reception.
Hey, yo.
That's a 14 for Sovereign.
That is a 21 for Falchion.
14, 21.
22 for Theramore.
22 for Theramore. Tarvold.
You had to one-up me, did you?
That's a critical for a 25.
25.
Hey, yo.
That might have been that's what 25 is my critical too.
You are hearing shifting out as the bones start cracking. You guys are looking through, even with now pretty much focused eyes from Tarvold, also giving you guys that little bit of clarity. Shifting around. Time for the first course. My turn. As you kind of just hear a little bit of the very familiar sounds back from Tamriel as you guys are in this. Very familiar sounds.
Nice.
Making that glitchy sound that you guys heard before in Tamriel as that little blooming of shadow comes out to where you see in full transformation Freebird looking at all of you. First course. And I brought a few appetizers. To where you kind of see pluming down, ripping from the ceiling, from stalactites. You see this black ichor once more forming into creature. You're caught around as they're twisting their head as the morbid of tendrils are flowing off, still speaking in that very weird dialect English speak. You guys are being reintroduced to the entries as you see Abercrombie jumps from your hip, Theramore. And immediately looks at these guys. You kind of see a very stunned look. I have never heard of these before. Celtrix. They're called Celtrix.
Well, they're not exactly fun to fight.
If anything, if you guys are going to fight to where you see there's a few two more right next to this transformed menace, to where you kind of see a few more sprout straight from the sides of the shadow, even with the light spring on, to where they are in a whole entire cluster of these.
If it looks like for a second that they're coming towards us, I'm unleashing the firebolt.
They're right in front of you.
Maybe we should turn around and not die today.
And if you guys were spelling the name Celtrix, Seltricks, Celtrix.
Does he sell tricks?
These things are genderless.
Do they sell tricks?
Do they sell tricks?
Oh my god.
And I'll give you this. What languages do all of you know, if you were trying to interpret what Celtrix are?
Common Dwarvish.
Common, Draconic, Elvish, Orcish, and Primordial.
Give me a second. I gotta swipe over like 10 things to get my link.
All right. What
I
about
got
you?
Abyssal, I have Abyssal, Celestial, Common, and Primordial.
Okay.
I know. Okay, as I'm gonna DM you one because I don't want everybody else to know that I know this language.
You have to tell me every language, though. Keep that.
I will tell you. I will tell you all of them. I will not tell everybody else though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the ones you all know that I know is Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, and Primordial. But there is one language that I haven't told any of you. I will message that to you now, Kaz.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
The ones that know Abyssal, which is our vold so far, and the ones that know Primordial.
Hey, that's also me.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that's me.
That's me.
You will only get a literal quarter of what the true name of these things are. The broken part that you get from that quarter is literally ERS.
No, I'm not ready to pay my taxes.
Not IRS.
IRS.
ERS.
I know. I know. I know.
What does IRS even stand for?
International Revenue Service, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, right,
Yeah.
what's the game plan?
And how close are they at this point?
They are right in front of all of you.
5 feet in front of me?
Not just you, of everybody.
How did I let them get 5 feet in front of me? I've been holding my firebolt ready to fire if they got closer.
Because as soon as they got close to you guys were like making sure it was just only him and trying to see where he was coming from. This dude is quicker than he is pretty quick.
They dropped out of the ceiling or something, or like they appeared out of it because we didn't
the
notice.
Celtrix did actually pop from the ceiling of this cave, I can tell you that. But the actual wolf right in front of you, he actually was right in front of you. He never moved up.
What are we doing?
The firebolt goes off and I cast Expeditious Retreat on myself.
Alright, you cast Firebolt. Roll quick, roll the hit.
Yeah, this is just my held action. That is a...
Keep in mind, you're not in initiative, so there is no combat.
12.
You miss entirely.
Probably misses. Yeah, I rolled like crap. And I cast Expeditious Retreat and I'm on my way out.
To where you do that and start dashing out. What does everybody else do?
I already have Long
Okay,
Strider on
running?
myself. I am gonna start following close behind. No, I'm running ahead of Sovereign because I've got to be at further range.
Alright.
Are we running?
Is your walking speed 40?
I used Long Strider. I have 40 walking speed. Actually, if it's if we're never mind because we're not in initiative yet. If we were in initiative, then I would have an extra 10.
I'm running. I don't know. The rest is up to you all.
So if you start running,
If you want to fight them in melee.
Demi is keeping her guard up and like walking back to where she has like a good coverage so these things don't jump at her. Everybody,
Theron was doing the same. Like, she doesn't want to just bolt.
what about you, Tarvold?
Well, I have to be up close to do anything, so.
Do you want to run away or do you want to keep fighting? Or do you want to fight?
Well, I guess everyone else ran, so I guess I'll run.
To where you guys are able to flee up through to where you guys are running. You guys are getting chased down to where you are, for Tarvold, for Faramore and Demi, you guys are blitzed away to where Sovereign, Falchion, you two are literally being chased down by this wolf.
The other three are behind us still, right?
They're right
As I
behind
turn
you.
around.
Yeah, me and Demi, we didn't turn around. We're just walking backwards slowly.
So y'all, it passes by you guys, I guess.
Yeah.
So would they technically get opportunity attacks?
If they could touch him.
Yeah, they
all would
don't.
try to.
If they use a disengage, you can't opportunity attack them. Or if they have the
And
mobile
mainly,
feat.
again, I will say this. There is no opportunity attack because you are not in combat.
Exactly.
They don't have
Well, I've got 80 feet of speed right now. Can he catch up to me?
He definitely.
I also have 80 speed. 80 feet of speed.
I'll tell you, the speed on him is a total of 80.
So he can equal our speed then.
To where he double dashed to get to where you guys are now and is right in front of the both of you. To where he has cut you off completely.
Oh dang! I made the decision to run, and I'm paying the price. I cast
No,
Expeditious
right now
Retreat already.
it's a pincer attack from us. So that means that we are currently 80 feet away from the rest of our party, give or take. So there's that much space in between us. We can still go back to back with them.
You guys are basically cut off into a branch to where Wolf is right in front of you in his full-on wolven form, looking deadpan at you, Falchion and Solvery, and as he's saying, "Where are you going? Your food is ready, and it's getting very cold."
As I 180 and I run the other way.
I'm going to actually stand my ground, and I'm going to whisper to Sovereign, "Get ready." I'm telling him through the ring. I'm using the ring to tell Sovereign, "Get ready." I'm gonna hold him off as long as I can. As I draw my rapier and my shield, and I'm looking at him dead in the eye, and I'm gonna say, "You're gonna have to serve it to me then."
So, I oh fucking god. Now into the sense, Falchion, you're going to attack Wolf.
No, I'm just standing ready with my rapier and my shield.
Sovereign,
I'm just
running.
trying to keep him from getting past me.
He is looking at you immediately. You do know how much fun this is going to be for me. I'm going to clip those wings. As you see him immediately dash towards you, Falchion. Dirty 20 and a 19.
Hold on. What's happening?
He is attacking you. So he says,
Hey, dirty 20.
he says in these exact words, "I'm going to enjoy clipping those wings from you."
I am holding my shield right up above my wings.
Yeah. To where a dirty 20 hits, but not a 19.
A 19. Oh, is he attacking twice?
Yes. Yes.
19 actually misses me.
Alright, so it's going to be a full-on run, jump, and slash. To where I need you to also give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That is a 12.
You do not take the save. First of all, take a total of 14 points of slashing damage. As he immediately goes off, slashes at you straight to where like your shield and your face meets as you're trying to like walk off, causing like a big scar, and take an additional 4 points of poison damage as you are getting shot Scrutter into like the wound of the slash, to where a little bit of poison starts to like seep into your into like a little bit of your beak and a little bit of your veins.
I turn around after I've been running, and I see this happening.
Oh yeah.
Where's the rest of my party?
They are immediately catching up as fast as they can, to where you guys are immediately bumped into each other. Blockade of the Celtric, and the wolf has literally clawed at Falchion. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Here we go.
Whew.
Hi.
Okay, 23.
20.
Ooh, okay.
It is gonna hit. I like to take my time. It is going to hit for the initiative. It is going to hit your initiative.
22.
Alright, but all seriousness.
Oh no,
Let me
please
do this
don't
again.
hit my initiative.
We're going to hit your initiative. Falchion,
No,
23.
anything but that.
Sovereign, what'd you roll?
20.
Becca, what did you roll?
3.
Oh god. Theramore, 3. And Tarvel, what'd you roll?
22,000. I'm just kidding, 22.
22, and let's see what Demi rolls in her initiative. Natural 20 plus 3, so 23.
Alright, Demi, I'm gonna go ahead and tell everybody through the ring. As soon as he hit me, careful, this guy's got
Hold on.
poisonous claws.
Falchion, what's your dexterity?
My dexterity is a 20.
You go first, Demi goes second. Tarvold goes third, Selverin goes fourth, and Theramore goes last.
Oh, yeah, I figured that.
When it comes to like so
I'm just
far,
gonna tell... Yeah, I'm telling everybody to be careful because he has poisonous claws.
Are they big and meaty?
another natural 20.
Oh, he must have hit me with, like, primal savagery.
Another natural 20, but it's coming from a Celtric, like one of the Celtrics.
Jesus.
Yikes, not good.
Just going to be a 21 for one of these Celtrics. So
And
initiative
how
for
many
action
of the
disadvantage.
Celtrixes are there? There's just 2 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're up, Falchion, right?
Yeah.
Kaz,
No,
how do
hold
you rule using healing potions?
Hold on. We're not starting combat yet because into the sense of this, I need everyone to go ahead and roll me wisdom saves real quick.
Oh my god.
15 for Sovereign.
16
Oh.
for Falchion.
15, 16,
30, 20 for Theramore.
20 for Theramore.
21 for Torvald.
Alright. 21, dirty 20. 15, and what else?
A 16 for Falchion.
16. All of you get this shrewd feeling to where Tarvold and Theramore, hold on, and Falchion are able to shrug it off a little bit to where you kind of like felt a little sense of something in your chest. However, Sovereign and Demi, you guys are amalgamated with a lot of fear to where Wolf is backing you guys into a corner, and these Celtics are basically crowding all of you in the group to where you are in fact encloaked with, in combat, a status effect of Frighten. Anytime you do a spell attack or a melee attack, you have to roll a disadvantage. Your movement is cut in half. And your strength is also cut in half.
Is this just your special rule for fighting?
Special roll whenever you are entrapped in fear.
Alright.
To where I'm also going to cut for tonight.
Alrighty.
Oh.
Ooh.
I could see this fight going on for like 2 hours, so appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, it's been nice knowing you. I think my wings are gonna get clipped.
Triple D is their new name now.
Yep. 4D is no more.
If any case, my subscribers, my dreamers, I'll see you later on. I don't know where Team 3D, and shut up, Austin, I know what you're about to say. See you later.
Alright.
Good night.
Good night.